gold! We're rich! Diamond! Ah!
Fake Minecraft speedruns are hilarious. These are the funniest fake Minecraft speedruns. So in this first fake speedrun, the player has already got some XP, so we know it's fake. After this, he starts walking over to the well, which is a bit suspicious, and after this, he starts breaking the bottom block, and you'll be very surprised for what he found. He found full netherite armor, netherite axe, and netherite pickaxe. I think we can already tell that this speedrun is definitely fake. After this, he walks over to a lava pool, and then for some reason, in the video cuts, and magically, another portal just appears out of nowhere. Honestly, this looks pretty legit. Then once he comes to the portal, he finds a massive bridge going straight to another fortress. I don't think these spawn nether, but you never know, it could be 1.18 update. And in the fortress, in one of the chests, he finds a looting 3, sharpness 5 netherite sword. It could just be some pretty OP loot, you know, some dream luck in there. And after this, he finds this area where spawner should not be in. So then he kills all the blazes and gets some blaze swaps. And after this, he looks in another chest, finds some diamonds, which is pretty normal. We'll give him that one. Then after this, he goes up this weird staircase out the nether fortress, and then the video just randomly cuts again. There's a lot of cuts in this. I'm not even trying to hide it. And then he breaks a little wall, which has a little weird little hole next to it, and he breaks it, finds a chest there. In the chest was a fortune 255 netherite pickaxe. I'm pretty sure this is very, very fake. You cannot get this in the game. And he breaks some gold, and he finds millions of golden nuggets. And after this, he starts to trade it all with the piglins, and he managed to get 6 ender pearls, which is why he needs to rely on faking his speedruns. After this, he makes another nether portal, and it mysteriously ends up right next to an ender portal. How does that work? And because he didn't have enough eyes of ender to put in the frames, he gives himself extra ones by just doing the /give command. I mean, how fake can this guy make it? And he jumps in the portal and instantly goes to creative. He destroys all the crystals and then uses bed to destroy the end dragon. I'm gonna give this speedrun a solid C out of 10, and the C stands for cucumber. So he spawns in right next to a bunch of sunflowers, but these sunflowers make a little path going into a mountain, and in that mountain there's a little bit of dirt that's shaped like a door. After this, he broke that dirt and he found a gun. Yeah, that's right, he found the gun in Minecraft. When did Mojang add this into the game? After this, he terrorized the village and found some full enchanted netherite armor and a sharpness 5 netherite sword. This guy is like Dream, but better. After this, he ran to this weirdly placed puzzle in the ground, which obviously he placed down, but when he broke it, he fell into a nether portal. How does this even work? Then he ran around there for a bit, and he found a piece of dirt in the nether. How? Oh my god. So yeah, he found a bit of dirt in the nether, he broke it, and he fell straight into an end portal. But then when he spawned in the end, he had 64 diamond blocks. What? And he bridged across to the island and killed the dragon with his gun. I'm gonna give this speedrun a 1 out of 10, because guns are not ad friendly, so I might have to delete this part of the video. If you're here, you're a lucky one. So the runner starts off, and it's actually night time, so we instantly know that this is a fake speedrun. But after that, it's going pretty normal, to be honest. He gets some wood, gets some tools, makes a crafting table. It's looking pretty good at the moment. But when he gets his axe out and breaks the crafting table, he comes up with a world edit command. This obviously means that he's cheated somewhere in the world and has used world edit. You never know, he might just have world edit installed in his mods folder. You never know, it could still be real. But this next bit might confuse you a lot. He's running through the field just normally, and all of a sudden, bam, he's in a village. He just cuts to a village. It was very random. So then he goes into the blacksmith and he finds in a chest 26 diamonds and 12 obsidian. You never know, 1.18 might have just buffed the diamonds and blacksmith in a village. You never know. And straight after this, he makes full diamond armor and a diamond sword. Then outside, he builds his own nether portal, but for some reason, he's not very good at building, and he completely forgets how to build one, so then he runs out of obsidian. So then he does another jump cut, and it looks like he was went into creative and gave himself an extra obsidian, as well as flint and steel. And once he goes through the portal, he comes across this weird nether stronghold, which had an end portal in there. This is so fake. And once he goes into the end, he goes into creative, so he can fly over to the island. Then again, he does go back into survival after, just to make it look a bit more real. Then he gives himself strength 255, which is the max strength you can get in the game. Then after this, he goes up to the dragon, flicks it, and he's dead. It's down in 1 punch. I'm gonna score this fake speedrun a solid giraffe out of 10, and the giraffe stands for long neck. So the runner starts off and his camera is slightly facing down, which means this is already completely fake. He also spawns right next to a village, but for some reason he runs straight past it. He literally, there's nothing else to run towards except from there. But then in the run distance here, you can see beacon. So this guy's obviously just found a seed, found 2 villages, and then just ran to the right one, because why not? But obviously it could have been some pretty good stuff in that blacksmith, you know. So this runner must be very stupid. When he gets to the village, there's actually 3 iron golems and a snow golem, so this already means he just spawned some in for some reason. This guy is not very smart. Anyway, he finds this house, which literally has 4 beacons come out the top of it. Anyway, when he goes inside there's a chest inside, and then when he opens it, he finds a bunch of lucky blocks, and these are like the lucky blocks, right? This is so weird. This is definitely not vanilla Minecraft. Anyway, he starts breaking the lucky blocks, and he gets some pretty good loot, to be fair, until at some point he dies. Okay, he gets onto a half a heart from a slime, and then he falls to his death. But then a random cut appears here, and it looks like he went into creative mode to go back to the village again. He's literally still on the screen. This guy is so dumb. Anyway, shortly after this, he dies again, because he's awful. What is this speedrun? Then another random jump cut comes along, and he's got full diamond armor, full diamond tools, a water bucket, and this weird like nether portal like setup thing where he can just go into speedrun nether portal just to make it look a bit more real. Anyway, when he goes inside there, he pauses and then just cuts to another bastion. This is so weird. Anyway, when he goes down there, there's no piglin people anywhere, and he looks in the chest and there's a stack of eyes of ender. This is probably one of the most dodgy speedruns I've ever seen. Anyway, he runs back to the portal, and for some reason it's 1 block too high, because normally, yeah, nether portal doesn't be 4 blocks high, but he made this one 5. Okay, this, oh my god. I'm gonna score this speedrun a solid potato out of 10, because the quality was potato. So for this next guy, it started off really interesting. He started doing this speedrun normally. Yeah, he's one of a kind. I never thought this day would come. So he started chopping some trees down and getting some tools, and he even upgraded his tools to stone and then to iron. That's right, this guy is just a different breed. This is looking pretty promising. However, just like all the others, he had to go and ruin it. He went into his settings, went to resource packs, and turned on X-ray. That's right, he is a cheater, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. Then he immediately starts digging straight down because he found some diamonds straight away. Then he makes a diamond pickaxe just to make everything a bit faster, because you know it is a speedrun after all. Then he makes himself a little diamond helmet to make him look a bit more snazzy, and he's also got a Spider-Man skill on, so you know it must be legit. Thing is though, why would he only get these 2 things? It just didn't make any sense. Then after this, he goes straight into creative. Yep, he'd ruined it all for him. He was doing so well. Then he built himself a nice little nether portal on the surface. He went straight to the nether portal and started flying across the realm. After this, he finds the nether fortress and instantly starts killing the blazes with this diamond pickaxe for some reason. He's not very smart, is he? Remember, yeah, this is all still in creative, so he can't take any damage for some reason. However, he does something very weird after this. He only gathers 1 blaze rod. Oh wait, I forgot, he's in creative, so he can literally get anything he needs, including a makeshift end portal. So he runs off and builds his own end portal. Can the speedrun get any more fake? Then he goes to the portal and gives himself max strength just to cut down the seconds to make his run as fast as possible, okay? Because this is a speedrun trying to beat the master dream at his own game by cheating. And after this, he 2-shot to the ender dragon and he wins, obviously. I'll give this speedrun a pineapple out of 10 because pineapples are weird. So the runner starts off by getting some wood, then getting some stone, and then upgrading to iron. But then out of nowhere, he's wandering around the caves, and he looks back and he's suddenly outside. How has that happened? This was either cut in the edit or Dr. Shred taught this guy some magic mystic arts. Then he wandered over to a ruined portal, and in the chest was an iron axe and a shield, which is definitely not possible to get. He also found 3 obsidian, which is mysteriously the exact amount to finish the nether portal. So he goes to the portal and spawns inside another fortress. Is that even possible? I don't really know anymore. Then he kills some blazes and almost dies, but luckily he clutched up and went straight into peaceful mode. This guy's so good. Then he goes to go and trade with some piglins and mysteriously gets 16 ender pearls from only 20 ingots. What can I say? It's all luck. And he crafts some eyes of ender and goes through this mysteriously placed portal right next to him. I wonder how that got there. So the portal leads him to a woodland mansion, and he goes inside and breaks a very specific block under it for the chest with full enchanted netherite armor and netherite sword. I'm trying to see a pattern in all these speedruns. And after this, the video suddenly cuts to him being in the stronghold. Then he jumps inside the end portal, and his sword happens to be a god sword, as it deals huge amounts of damage. This speedrun was pretty awesome. I'll rate this speedrun a 10 out of 10 because this speedrun was just bizarre. If you want to be in my next video, submit your fake speedruns to my Discord, link in description. But before you do that, subscribe, because why not?